You guys don't like Black Americans at all. You guys just say bad things about them. They're criminals. They're from slavery. They are not from Africa. They don't know their home. Oh, it's so sad. All the time, you look at a black man and you tell them that, oh, you are from America. You are not African. You are not from Africa. You are lost. You are from slavery. I'm not a slave. You are a slave. Shame on you. Shame on you to even open your mouth. Do you know how painful that is? Whether they look like you or they don't look like you, they are your people. And you say to their face that you are not one of me. You are a slave. Wow. Do you know the pain that our ancestors went through? Just because you were not colonized does not mean you should open your mouth to call somebody a slave.
What do you say when people say where you from?
America.
No, where's your country?
My country is America. I was born in New York, raised in.
Where are your parents from?
My parents are from New York.
Americans, they don't know where they're from, you know.
Americans don't know where they're from.
It's a mystery.
How is it a mystery?
Because you must be Caribbean or African or.
What do you mean
something.
Caribbean? Isn't Caribbean a part of America as well?
There's some in there.
Jamaica?
It's not really America,
Yeah, but they're
but
not.
it's near. It's near, but it's not.
What continent is the Caribbean in? Jamaica? What continent is that? Why are you running? What, you from Congo?
And Jamaica.
And Jamaica. What continent is Jamaica in?
If you don't answer that, I'm leaving you.
I just want to know what continent Jamaica's in.
I didn't pass geography.
Oh my God!
I really do not like diaspora wars, most especially because it's black people against black people. But let's watch this video and then we talk.
One thing that I do have that a lot of black Americans don't have is a sense of knowing where you come from.
Oh my God, this again? Like, this is a weird flex. It's in the name, Black Americans, African Americans. We are from America. The vast majority of us can trace our ancestors back 5-6 generations. I don't know how far y'all expect us to go back in order for us to be able to hold on to some level of identity, as if Black Americans have not created and cultivated an entire culture that is consisted of people, food, music, entertainment that has transformed the world and influenced not just Black people in the diaspora, but also people all over the world. This is not the flex y'all keep thinking it is. It's just cringy at this point.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Natskunda Esther. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for passing by. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. And for always my standing subscribers, guys, thank you so much for the love and support, the super chats. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you. Today's video, ladies and gentlemen, this is something that we ought to talk about as black people 24/7, because I feel like we need a constant reminder between ourselves that we are of the same skin tone. Wherever we are, wherever we go, we will still remain the same in the eyes of the other people. But again, I don't understand where it comes from, and I would really appreciate your opinion on this issue. Is it really true that African people see diasporans in a different way? Guys, this is the phase that African people that force diasporans to be Africans, we must stop it. What's your take on it?
Africans in the diaspora, you guys need to stop telling the people who think that they are originally native to the Americas that they are Africans. You guys need to stop. There, you cannot force them to be anything else. Let them be who they want to be. The time has come for Africans to stop focusing, or Africans in the diaspora to stop focusing on who is not a part of the movement, who doesn't want to claim to be African. No, enough. We need to start moving forward, moving on with the people who claim to be Africans, with the people who are proud to be Africans, with the people who want to be Africans. The ones that don't want to be, let it go, let it be, leave them alone. Move with the collective of people who are like-minded like you.
I will continue to force diasporans in the UK, in the USA, in the Caribbean for as long as you are black. I will continue to force it respectfully, because honestly, when I look at black people all over the globe, if you have a pinch of black, yeah, you are still like me. Let's leave pinch of black Meghan Markle. Let's leave pinch of black Zendaya. I'm speaking about If you are an African American, if you are a Black American, I ought to see you as African, and of which I'm not saying that African Americans should strip their African Americanness of themselves. You understand? Like, if the way brothers and sisters come on the internet and they tell us, African people, you must always remember when you come to America, we are the same people, of which I came here and talked about, and I opposed and I said, yes, we are the same people, but we Africans, when we come overseas, we barely take on the African American struggle because of where we come from. We are just used to living with the whites. But apart from that, that does not change that we are all Black people. And I think the continent of Africa is the mother of Blackness. No one is going to wake up and convince me that Europe has produced melanin since the day of time. That's a lie, and we will be delusional if we believed in that lie. So I really don't think we should stop welcoming our brothers and sisters from the diaspora. I really don't think we should stop saying, yes, African Americans, you belong on the continent, because if white people are on the continent and they call it their motherland, then rightfully so, you who is a Black person, you are more welcome here. You understand what I mean? Like, the biggest example, guys, South Africa. The only country in Africa that is known as Africa. It has Africa on it. If you look at the people that are predominant in that country, they are white people, and of which they say it loudly and they are proud to call themselves African. When you look at countries like Namibia, they have white people as well, and they literally embrace the Africanness. You understand what I mean? So instead of me waking up and clapping for a whitey in Africa, it is way much easier for me to clap for an African American, because you look like me. You look like me. And for the people for the people that are there that really think that, oh, Africans, we are exclusive, being an African, you're exclusive, and yada yada and yada yada. You guys be the judge of that, because at the end of the day, in Africa, when you come to Africa, ladies and gentlemen, for as long as you look like me, LeBron James, Mr. Curry, Stephen Curry, Steph Curry, you look like who? Oprah, you look like who? I can go ahead and on with names. At the end of the day, you look like me. You look like me. Even if you are a mixed kid, you are not going to be associated with the whites first. You're going to be associated with the Africans first. Whether you are in Europe, whether you are in Asia, whether you are in Africa. So that's the power of being Black. I think this entire thingy of like, oh, African people, you need to stop forcing African Americans to identify as African. Yeah, you can say you're a Black American, it's okay. But see, at the same time, I'm comfortable with saying African Americans, of which it makes better sense to me, because like, you are not foreign to me. You have my skin tone. Who am I supposed to call African American? A South African white Boer Afrikaner who went and lived in Los Angeles, and they are proud to be called South African or Namibian? Are those the ones that I'm supposed to say, oh, proudly you are African American? You understand what I mean? It's much easier for me to find a dark-skinned African American and I associate with them than Nara Smith. I think you understand where I'm going with this. I really don't like it when we start this diaspora wars. I'm like, oh, yeah, this one, this. It's a waste of time. We're supposed to be here spreading love and connections amongst each other. Yeah, this is why I keep on stressing. I don't understand why you guys be there and you travel, you go to Malaysia, you go to Bali, Indonesia, wherever, without coming to Africa. First, come, bring the money to Africa, visit people that look like you first, associate with us. See, this is me forcing African Americans to associate themselves with Africans. Criminal offense side eye, guys. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye from me to you. We is Black. Denial is a river in Egypt. So your husband ain't gay, but if you are Black, I will feel connected to you first. And you know how Black people, you find a fellow Black person somewhere, you're like, you know that look that we give each other. Regardless if you're in Asia, you meet a fellow Black person on the street, whether you're in Uganda, in Europe or whatever. Black people will remain Black people. Whether we say, oh, no, we don't want America to be associated with Africa. Oh, some Americans, they will say, oh, no, I'm not African American, I'm Black American. At the end of the day, what are you? Black. Is the world going to see you different? Absolutely not. But let me know what you think in the comment section. But from me to you, just a pinch of my thoughts. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and share if you like my content. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye.